Okay, so we had one of our, channel members, Discord members, who had, a fantastic bout. And I know, like, right, a lot of us wish we could even be just in a position to get a fence a guy like Curtis. Not only did our boy Josh Hutto get to fence with Curtis, he actually beat him. And then obviously the haters will say he got lucky. Maybe, maybe not, right? But he still stepped up. And let's watch how he did it. But at the same time, let's also watch it so we can, improve from it. And because, like, a lot of times we win and we just kind of discard it. And I bet you there's a 0% chance that Curtis doesn't come back on fire from about like this, right? So obviously I don't think he wants to lose again. So let's watch the bout real quick. Josh being a left-handed French gripper and Curtis being Curtis, the man with the fastest flesh on the planet. Right there, right? If you fence Curtis, you got to know that flesh is coming. And let's admire how Curtis instantly spots that you're in the wrong distance. Like, look, you don't even have time to react. So, right, you little faint, and then here, way too chill. This step, he sees it. And you go. And then fun fact, a little thing that's cool about Curtis's flesh, that drop, the D weight, like I just want you to picture, right? You know when you squat and then you push off? Try that with your flesh. Just like let go of your back leg and then just push into it. See what happens. It's pretty intense. Let's see. You see he brings his front foot up and that allows you to get that extra push like a sprinter. So right there, capitalize instantly. To me, like, this point is way too free. But a spoiler alert, right? Where do you know you're going to win? So let's see how you do it. So right away, right, we see big feints, or we see big reactions, right? So I'm glad you didn't kind of fall into that, because otherwise we get way too sucked in. Be very careful. So when someone's out here, something's gonna go down. The bait is obvious, but it might not be either. And it's actually a flesh. Right, so as soon as you get caught looking here a little too much. Look at how good he is at picking. He's like, oh, that step was wrong. You done. So here I feel this is where Curtis maybe gets a little too confident. But at the same time, right, here you've gotten 2 hits against you because you weren't able to kind of find an answer to the flesh. You're like, you know what? I don't want to get hit. So you just feint and take initiative and you get him on the foot or on the thigh on the way down. We take those. And then I'm like 90% sure you hit because Curtis ain't the kind of guy who would not call you out if he didn't feel that he got hit. Oh, so that was fantastic. So you see now, so this is really good fencing. You got, instead of you having, right, you forced him to start looking with you, not the other way around. As you're looking, boom, you get that little hand back, boom. And the distance is so good. And if the feint is good at the right distance, right, the disengage is allowed to be so small compared to the blade action that it's fine. Fantastic fencing. So right there, 2 things you did. You took initiative, and you made sure your preps were way more refined. Well done. And again, you're falling asleep, and now you're not respecting your own preps. He sees it every single time. your prep is out of line, you get that sink flush. Here I'd be super. There you go. Good job. I'd be super scared there. Good. And you see now you're respecting, and you're also a lot more threatening. So if he tries to call you out, right, he just gets it. Boom. Look at that. As soon as the distance is respected, the hits flow way better. Really good. Now he's really like, and honestly, and let's look at the demeanor, right? As soon as you're able to call out the flesh and cancel it, he has no choice but to respect everything you do. So all of a sudden, just like that, you've kind of changed the actual flow of the bout. And look at that, right? He's trying to call you out. And here you're a little loosey-goosey, but you're not actually. The distance is so much better. This is your feint. Boom. Well done. Good job. And see, look at the patience, but look at how well you're keeping the distance. You're up, you're not rushing, and you're fencing to your abilities as an annoying left-handed French grip fencer. Back up. Don't sink back in. Well done. You're ready. And then, because of that, he follows a little too close. You pick your moment beautifully. Well done. So, how do we learn from a good bout like this? Well, we look at how we lost. We lost a lot of points. I bet you there's 0% chance Curtis is not coming back from this even more fired up. So what do we do when things are going well? We have initiative, but we're not rushing the distance. Our tip is on target. We're not chasing hits. And we're staying confident. You didn't fall into the game. So well done. And again, this is mostly, just how do we learn from our good bouts? And hopefully how do we steamroll off of them? Good job, buddy.